Today we're going to be doing some usability and accessibility testing of the Nearpod application. Um, as you can see here, Nearpod is a application you can use to share lessons with your class. You can include interactive portions such as open-ended questions, like share board type things, multiple choice. There's two different modes that you can use. There's the live participation mode, which is when a class does it all at the same time. And there's a student-paced mode, which actually allows the student to participate at their own pace. This is very good for students who have learning disabilities because they can stop the lesson, they can rewind it, they can pause it, and they can do it on their own time. I'm going to show you some of these settings that Nearpod has for accessibility. They do have the immersive reader, which can be toggled on and off. Unfortunately, this has to be enabled for a lesson in order for it to be used, and then students have to enable it separately. And they can only do that if it's a lesson in which the teacher has utilized the immersive reader in, which I think is very unfortunate. I think it's something that should be automatically available for all students and honestly should be automatically toggled on, and if students don't want it, they should be able to toggle it off so that, especially for students who have visual disabilities, this can be very hard for them to access. You can also look at here, we got some student-paced settings. You can require student responses and prevent skipping. Enabling the collaborative board allows students to post things that are visible to all other students. I'm going to show you some of the cool little features that the collaborative boards have for accessibility. So this is just a sample lesson that I found online. But if we go to our collaborative board here, what you can see is there's a question on the screen, and below there's multiple different ways you can answer. You can answer using text. You can see the text pops up right there. You can also answer though by attaching an audio recording, attaching a video. So this is great for students who have visual disabilities. You could put a picture or a GIF. This could be great for students with learning disabilities. This provides students a variety of options to answer the question, which I think is a great feature for students who have disabilities. Here, though, if you look at the open-ended questions, which I find to be very common in these lessons, there aren't many other options. However, you do notice that the immersive screen reader is enabled here, and you can see here if you play it.
Alone or with a partner, answer the following question. Where do you think our modern ideas about government came from?
Which is a really cool feature. However, this isn't universally available in every lesson. Couple of other cool things to look at. They also have a shared Nearpod library where you can find lessons. They have a school library which you can put a code for your school. I do want to quickly look at the accessibility page, which is unfortunately very hard to find. You have to go to help and FAQ, teacher resources, then you have to go to let's see, it's down here somewhere. You have to go to teaching with Nearpod, and then you have to go to understanding text specifications, and then you get your accessibility report, which in my opinion this is far too confusing to find, especially for the people who are going to need it most. This should be available from the main page. You shouldn't have to go through 4 different pages. However, that is a brief overview of the accessibility of Nearpod. Thank you guys for listening, and have a great rest of your day.